How to ace your software engineer interview. Cracking a software engineer interview takes more than just coding skills. From mastering algorithms to showcasing your personality, here's everything you need to stand out and land the job. 1. Understand the modern interview landscape. Software engineer interviews today focus more on practical coding, collaborative problem-solving, and design thinking than obscure algorithm puzzles. Companies often assess your ability to debug, communicate, and work remotely through platforms like CoderPad, HackerRank, or Zoom. Expect a mix of live coding, system design, take-home assignments, and behavioral rounds. Understanding this structure helps you better prepare and stay confident. Adapt to the virtual format by practicing with online tools and ensuring your environment supports focus and technical clarity. 2. Master the fundamentals. Foundational knowledge is your safety net. Data structures like arrays, linked lists, hash maps, trees, and graphs frequently appear in technical interviews. Algorithmic concepts such as sorting, searching, dynamic programming, and recursion are also essential. Additionally, grasp core computer science topics like memory management, networking basics, operating systems, and database indexing. These are critical in system design and back-end roles. Building a strong foundation ensures you're equipped to solve a wide range of problems efficiently and with confidence. 3. Get comfortable with coding platforms. Consistent practice on coding platforms sharpens your problem-solving skills. LeetCode is ideal for interview-style challenges, while Codeforces improves your speed and competitive thinking. Exercism and HackerRank offer structured learning paths and certification opportunities. Practice in your preferred language, commonly Python, JavaScript, or Java, and learn to debug under time constraints. Simulate interview conditions. Set a timer, avoid distractions, and talk through your solution. Regular platform use boosts confidence, familiarity with patterns, and your ability to perform under pressure. 4. Think aloud and communicate clearly. Interviewers want to hear your thought process, not just see the final code. Speaking aloud helps them understand your logic, catch mistakes early, and evaluate your collaboration skills. Clearly explain each step, justify your choices, and highlight trade-offs. If you're stuck, express what you're considering rather than staying silent. Strong communication signals that you're not just a coder but a team player who can work well in agile, fast-moving environments. Practice this skill even during solo problem-solving sessions. 5. Sharpen behavioral interview skills. Behavioral interviews assess how you handle real-world situations. Use the STAR method: situation, task, action, result to structure responses. Prepare stories about teamwork, leadership, mistakes, and achievements. Expect questions like, describe a challenge you faced and how you overcame it, or tell me about a time you received tough feedback. These interviews evaluate cultural fit, decision-making, and resilience. Honest, concise answers with measurable outcomes leave a strong impression. Practicing aloud or with a peer boosts clarity and confidence. 6. Have a standout portfolio. A strong portfolio showcases your skills beyond the interview. Maintain a GitHub profile with clean, well-documented repositories. Include full-stack applications, open-source contributions, or API integrations that demonstrate real-world problem-solving. Highlight projects in your resume and be ready to discuss your design decisions, challenges, and learnings. A clear README, deployment link, and tests add polish. Employers appreciate developers who build, not just study. 7. Security and AI awareness. Today's software roles increasingly demand an understanding of security and artificial intelligence. Know the basics of secure coding like input validation, encryption, and OWASP vulnerabilities. Being able to spot risks in a system or explain how you'd prevent data leaks shows maturity. On the AI front, understand how tools like Copilot assist development and where they may introduce bias or bugs. Even if not applying for an AI role, awareness of how emerging tech affects development is valuable. 8. Use AI tools to prepare. Leverage AI tools like ChatGPT, GitHub Copilot, and Code Whisperer to enhance your preparation. Use them to explain tough concepts, generate mock interview questions, or analyze your code for efficiency. You can even simulate whiteboard rounds by talking through your solution and asking for feedback. Just remember to avoid dependency. Focus on understanding, not just output. Interviewers test your raw skill, not your tool usage. These tools are best used to reinforce learning, speed up review, and discover blind spots. 9. Study the company. Personalizing your approach for each company makes you stand out. Research the company's tech stack, recent product updates, engineering blog posts, and culture. This helps you tailor your answers, anticipate questions, and prepare relevant anecdotes. If the company values open source, highlight your GitHub work. If it's customer-obsessed, share stories about solving user issues. Prepare thoughtful questions that show genuine interest. Interviewers are impressed when candidates treat the process as a two-way fit, not just a job hunt. 10. Prepare insightful questions. At the end of the interview, you'll likely be asked if you have any questions. This is your moment to shine. Avoid generic questions about benefits or salary. Instead, ask about the company's engineering roadmap, challenges the team faces, or how success is measured. Good questions show you're thinking long-term and want to contribute meaningfully. They also help you assess whether the company fits your values and growth goals. Think like a future team member, not just a candidate. With the right preparation and mindset, you can confidently tackle any software engineer interview. Stay sharp, stay curious, and remember, every interview is a step closer to your dream role.